Hi there! In this video, I'll show you how to install UnRaid on your host machine. Power on your host machine and navigate to your boot menu. Please check your motherboard's user guide since the steps to reach the boot menu differs from motherboard to motherboard. Once in the boot menu, boot from the USB stick we installed UnRaid on in the previous step. Once you successfully boot into UnRaid, you're presented with these options. Choose UnRaid OS and click Enter. Let the OS start up and write to memory, and once it's finished, you'll see the command prompt blinking beside the text Tower Login. Just above the login text, you should see an automated IP presented, or static one if you choose so in the creation of the USB stick. Navigate to the address and you'll be presented with UnRaid's dashboard and the registry setup. For trial usage, you can request a trial key that's valid for 30 days. For a permanent setup, you can purchase a key licensed for 6 drives or more. In this setup, we'll request a trial key. Once installed, you're presented with UnRaid's disk setup dashboard. Right out of the box, UnRaid has not assigned drives to your setup. If you see at the bottom, the only registered drive is your USB stick from where UnRaid now is running. If you have installed extra drives in your system, please assign the drives accordingly in the list shown. Remember, the way UnRaid works, you should always have a parity drive in your setup. This ensures that the risk of data loss is minimal. The parity disk should always be one of or the largest drive you assign in your setup. This is because that UnRaid stores backup information on the parity disk and will not be able to rebuild a 4 TB drive if the parity drive is only 2 TB. So if you have a set of 4 TB drives installed, your parity disk should also be 4 TB. Once the drives are assigned correctly and you have at least one parity drive and one storage drive, you can navigate to the bottom of the page and bring the array online. Please advise, UnRaid will always format the drives on the first startup, so don't install drives containing data you want to keep. This concludes the install process of UnRaid. Hope all went well on your end, and if you have any support related questions, head over to unraid.net and their support page. Bye for now.